In this video, I'd like to show you how to add a basic sentence. Since we've just started, you can either click Add Your First Sentence, or up here in the corner, click New. You'll be taken to a basic info tab where you'll have to start with entering some basic information. Here on the MCL screen, or the MCL control, you can either type in the MCL that you know, and it will begin to filter based on the numbers you're entering. Or, if you just know the wording or the description, you can type that in and it will also limit the list so that you can select. From there, we'll be able to determine the class and the crime group, enter the habitual level, and whether or not it's attempted. You can go then to the PRV screen. See here you can expand any of the PRVs you want and select the points accordingly. Should be noted at this time that you can add notes to remind yourself later. These notes you'll be able to include or not include in the final report. You can also see the instructions from the Sentencing Guideline Manual, as well as a couple links out to some MJI resources, their bench book and their Q&As. You can go through all of the PRVs, or you can skip through just down to the ones that you would like. After you're done with PRVs, go to the OV screen and do something very similar. You'll notice the OV numbers are limited based on the crime group that the MCL is in. You can go through the OVs, entering which ones are valid for you. In the same sense, you can enter notes at this point for the OVs. When you're done with OVs, you can go to the results screen and you will see a summary of what you entered, the resulting score, and the resulting sentence. You'll see at the bottom of the screen there's also a highlighted crime grid to show you where the result ended up. Just to show you a couple features at this point, you can expand the scores to see how you got to that 30 points, either the PRV or OV. You can also see a breakdown. From this you can download the report. It will give you some options. This is where you can include or not include your notes. You'll also, I will show you a couple of supplementary report pages we create that you can include or not include, depending who you're saving this for. Or if you chose the email option, you'd get the same options. See here we got a sentencing information report filled out with all the information you entered, as well as supplemental. The first supplemental page has a summary of what you entered, the results, and that same highlighted class grid. And the second supplemental page includes a breakdown of how you got the OV points and the PRV points, as well as notice here any notes you had entered. We go back to, you'll notice at the top of this sentencing information report, there is some other information that's non-essential to the calculation of the sentence, but you might want it filled out, typed in. If we go back to the results page, you can see this other tab over here, SIR information. This is where you can enter any information you have. To be filled out. Should be noted here for the Social Security number, we will not save this number, so if you do want to print it out, you'll have to type it in every time. If you then go download the report, and choose our same options. You'll notice the top portion of the sentencing information report has been filled out. That's all I'd like to show you this time. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. If you have any ideas for other tutorial videos, please let me know.